Well, hey guys, so something that I don't talk about too much on this channel, but I did set up a separate YouTube channel for it, is I really am into everyday carry gear. It is flashlights, things guys, anyone, guys, women, uh, this, people like to want to carry certain things. Like we have our cell phones, most of us, and that would be part of your daily carry, car keys, home keys, some kind of key you probably have, but I'm really into flashlights and I'm into pocket knives. And I'll have to admit, I don't carry this kind of thing everywhere I go. I'm into multi tools. I'm into uh, remote camera triggers that I can use with my phone and small pens. I'll have in the car, that kind of stuff. I have sling bags. I went through a whole phase of trying different sling bags, and they're okay. I feel a little weird wearing them still, and they're kind of a burden to carry as well. So the best way to go everyday carry is just what you can put in your pockets. And this is you add in a car key, add in your cell phone, and that's kind of you're at the max limit of what you can typically carry unless it's winter and you got a hoodie and all that stuff. So what I would cut down if I had to go slim with things is removing like this stuff. The flashlight comes in super handy. You would not believe how handy having a minimal sized, a small flashlight, even like this is a different example. Just being able to see things and cramped quarters, working on stuff. I'm a huge flashlight geek, and they have been so helpful. I've had this one for years, it's still going. Let's give you a few comments about each one of these items here. So I'm using the iPhone 15 Pro, and any kind of cell phone pictures, content creation, definitely a lot of videos. I'll use the iPhone 15 Pro when I need something kind of fast and convenient. Your best camera is always the camera you're going to have with you. And what I found for content creation, especially with videos, I would say the 15 is the first one that's impressed me with the videos, the video quality. I can typically tell right away, what's a camera phone video and what's not, and they're never going to be as high quality as like the Osmo Pocket 3 I'm shooting on right now or any other kind of bigger sensor camera, but the iPhone 15 Pro got pretty good. Cell phone and then the flashlight. This particular one is the Nightcore EDC 27. And this is bigger than what you normally need. And as a warning, there'll be some flashing lights in the video if that bothers you. So you might want to quit this one now. Jump ahead a little bit, but this one is like a tactical flashlight as well. EDC 27. It has a digital readout here. It's USB-C chargeable, which many flashlight brands started doing that over the last couple of years. Don't get any flashlight that doesn't have USB-C at this point. You can go traditional battery, but don't get any kind of micro USB or anything like that, or some proprietary adapter. That sucks. Just trust me, get USB-C. Pocket clip, it's pointed down in your pants if you wear it like that. So you have this emergency button right here, and it's gonna be very bright. It's like 3,000 lumens. You just half hold it. It goes very bright. So it's like if you had to defend yourself, it's an emergency. You could use this as a way to blind someone temporarily. And so there's going to be a strobing effect right now. Again, if it bothers you, don't look. Skip ahead. So I hold the same button all the way down, and that's going to be very disorienting. So those are like the exceptions to what you would use on this flashlight. This button here is the main control. You go light tap and hold, and it goes to the lowest lumens, Tap it again. A half press. So it basically, it'll run at 35 minutes right now with that lumen amount. I think that went to 60. Trying to see on the screen here. That'll focus. Run 3 minutes at that rate. And there's a way to lock the flashlight from turning on. If you have this in a backpack, these buttons can get pushed accidentally. There's a locking ability. You can hold them both down, and I forget. The problem is these brands, they do it in a different way, so I forget exactly how. And you can hold it down for a long time and do it, both buttons. It's a little hard to unlock it once you do lock it, but he has that ability. I think it's just a practice issue. Man, that was a long on the flashlight. So this one is fun. Good flashlights are not like the kind you get from Walmart for $12, $15. This is like a $100-ish flashlight. And I'll say that if you invest a little bit in a good flashlight, they're going to last a long time. I don't have less experience with this brand. I have a lot of experience with this Phoenix brand. They make all kinds. This is probably a decade old. It's still going. It doesn't have the same power of newer flashlights, but it's super easy to wear in shorts or jeans. They have a newer version of this. I think I did another video on it on my other channel. Highly recommended. This is not a chargeable one. It uses the CR123A batteries. If you buy them online, you can get them at a lower cost. So flashlights. A remote camera trigger, just because I am a content creator, you can set your... All right, ran out of memory capacity. Haven't done that for a while. Great flashlight, Phoenix brand, check them out. What I was saying, I was moving on to this remote camera trigger for your phone. It uses Bluetooth. It'll work with iPhone. It'll work with Android. You can get them off of Amazon, all kinds of different places. They're less than $12. You can get a pack of 2 or so. Content creator I am, and therefore I use this a decent amount. It's nothing fancy, but it does work. And let's move on to a multi-tool. A multi-tool is something that I don't always carry every day because they're heavy. And they're not always great at any one thing. They just give you a lot of ability. This is a SOG tool. I have Leatherman. I have the Swiss tool, and SOG is typically cheaper. This one is very small. It has a lot of options to it. A little screwdriver, small knife there. The scissors always suck on multi-tools, and they do here as well. The best scissors are the Swiss Army knife style, and so scissors are pretty small. They do lock in place, and you push this black thing on the back side here. The actual pliers are very handy. They're durable, very durable. And let's see, knives on multi-tools are typically not that great. They're often flimsy. And this one is pretty thin. Or you're paying a lot of money for a nice steel knife that's still not great to use. So I find multi-tools pretty handy, but the downside is they're going to be a brick to carry in your pants. So I do like these smaller ones. Very fun. I will prioritize a pocket knife over a multi-tool any day, and I like the brand Spyderco. And this one is basically a plastic handle. They call it fiberglass reinforced nylon, FRN, and has a pocket clip that points down so that if you have it in your pants, the blade is pointing up. And so So it would be down in your hands like that with the blade pointing up. And when you open it up, it's going to be obviously pointing down. This is a great brand. They're a bit, if you're comparing these to some kind of Walmart, Target, some kind of sporting goods store knife, these are going to be much more expensive. But in my opinion, this brand and a few other ones like Benchmade are going to be worth it. Their quality is better. You're going to enjoy using it more. This is actually a lower cost version of they call it the paramilitary knife. And just the straight blade, super sharp, made in the United States, high quality steel. You don't have to sharpen these too much. And for the Amazon package warrior that I am, this gets a lot of use. So it has a unique backlock to this particular knife. They're not all like that. So that's my preferred EDC. It's not exactly this knife each time. It's not exactly this flashlight, but I'm into it. It's something I don't talk too much about. If you want to know more, subscribe to this channel, like a video, feel free to ask questions. Thanks again.